This podcast will show you how to complete the El Camino College Scholarship application. Scholarships are awarded in the spring for the upcoming semester. El Camino College Foundation scholarships are available to everyone with a GPA of 2.0 or higher and who have completed or in the process of completing a minimum of 6 graded units at El Camino College. There are over 450 scholarships available, but you only have to complete one application. You'll be matched up with the scholarships you qualify for, so it is very important that you answer all the questions, even if you don't think they apply to you. Before you get started, you will need 4 things. First, a personal statement explaining why you are pursuing a college education and how it will support your immediate and long-range career plans. Next, a short essay on your financial need. How do you plan to finance your current and future college education? You should describe any special personal or family circumstances that affect your current financial need. Write these ahead of time and just copy and paste into the application. They are limited to 300 words. You will also need your transcripts to upload and a letter of recommendation from a faculty member. The whole application process should take less than 2 hours if you have these on hand before you begin. You don't have to complete the application in one sitting. You can log out and come back by clicking the Save and Continue button before exiting or navigating to another page. There is a limit of 45 minutes on a page. The clock is reset each time you go to the next page. Now let's get started. Go to the El Camino College homepage or log into My ECC. Click the link for scholarships. Here is page 1. You enter in your name, address, phone number, and email. We use your My ECC email, so be sure to check it frequently for updates and other information. Next, you will see a list of questions. These help us match you to the scholarships you qualify for, so answer each question. Click Save and Continue and move to page 2. This is where you will enter your major and GPA. When you get to the question about completing 24 units or more, remember, the classes you are enrolled in now will count toward your total units as long as you complete and pass the courses. It is important to be as accurate as possible about where you will be attending in the fall. Are you continuing at El Camino College for another year, or are you transferring? Many of the scholarships are for returning students, but there are also transfer scholarships available. Okay, now click Save and Continue and move on to page 3. Listing activities, clubs, and community service helps the reviewer get a better picture of you. Click Save and Continue and move to page 4. This is your financial aid information and work history. A lot of students do not continue at this point, but keep going. If you need help with this section, you can speak with financial aid or refer to your financial aid award letter. Many scholarships are based upon financial need, and the only way to determine that is if you have completed the FAFSA. If you haven't done a FAFSA yet, you may want to get this done, as it may increase your chances of getting a scholarship. You're more than halfway through the application, and if you've already written your essays, you're almost finished. Write your essay in Microsoft Word and use the spelling and grammar check feature. Remember, your application is all the reviewer has to get to know you by. Now we're going to click Save and Continue and move to page 5. The first thing here is your personal statement. Copy and paste it. Remember, you can always log out and come back. After you finish the personal statement, you will be asked to upload your transcripts. We highly recommend you upload your transcripts using PDF to make sure your transcripts can be opened and read by the reviewers. If your transcripts cannot be read, it may disqualify you. But if you don't have access to PDF, just make sure the document you upload can be opened. The classes you are currently enrolled in will show as in progress, and your GPA is pulled at the end of the semester. The reviewer is able to determine your success in those courses by your overall GPA. All you have left is your letter of recommendation. All scholarships require at least one letter of recommendation that must come from a current or previous faculty member. We suggest that you contact your instructor ahead of time and ask for a recommendation before submitting their information. Most faculty members are happy to oblige. Let them know they will receive an email from the scholarship office with information and a link to submit their recommendation letter. The email will come from scholarship@elcamino.edu. Sometimes it gets caught by the spam filter or junk mail, so make sure they check there. To enter faculty contact information, you just need their email address. So enter the faculty information and click Save and Continue. The deadline for the letter of recommendation is different than the one for your application. Faculty have a few extra weeks to submit their letters. The deadline for their letters is on the application form. Page 6 is your certification. All you have to do here is read the certificate statement and click to agree. But you're not done yet. Click on the Review Answers page and scroll down to review your answers. If you need to make changes, click on the appropriate page link to return to that page. When you're satisfied with your responses, press the Submit Application button. Remember, you will not be able to modify your responses after submitting the application. That's the end of your scholarship application. Remember, there's a deadline for submitting your application. Good luck, and thank you for watching the podcast.